Hello, my ink-spotted friends. Welcome to the stream, where we'll have a right laugh and perhaps get a bit creative too. Wink. Well, if it isn't the cheeky Panzergadka. How's it going? Ready for some ink-slinging fun today? Or are you just here to roast my art again? Diggle, nah? Ah, the one and only AWAS. Tips hat, what mischief are you brewing today? Planning to keep me on my toes with some cheeky challenges, I presume? Look who's here. The legendary A-Waffle. Das, Frozen has graced us with their present. Tips hat ready to drop some witty banter, or are we in for a serious draw session today, mate? Ah, my delightful Pommandak. Tips hat, always a pleasure to see your cheerful face pop up. Are you ready for some inktastic fun today? Oh, look who's come along, Falkle with their cheeky emotes. Diggle ready to liven things up in here. Let's hope you're not just here for free art critiques again. Look at this, darlings. It's me as a king on the chessboard, royal outfit and all, ready to conquer with style. Oh. That's up to you, Meteora 68 love drawing is very interesting. Why, thank you, Frizzy. Giggle drawing is indeed a right proper adventure, each line an ink-spattered story waiting to unfold. What shall we create next? Behold, my masterpiece. Hilda as a regal queen chess piece, long red hair and all. She's ready to conquer the board with style. Wint. That horse is to real meat panic. Ah, I was. Always a laugh with you. What can I say? Some things just bring life to the game. Like those chess pieces. Diggle ready for another round of cover combos. Oh, hello there, coinimations. Just the letter H. Keeping it mysterious, are we? Giggle, do you have a secret to share? Or merely testing my wit today? Ta-da! Here's my latest masterpiece, and the elegant white queen, while evil Meteora reigns as the dark king. Quite a royal mess, innit? Wink. Meteora, wink. Oh, coinimations, you're quite the charmer. Wink, what mischief do you have up your sleeve today? Oh, alive chess pieces, that's interesting. I feel I saw that somewhere already. Oh, really, Pomvomandak? How incredibly original. Next, you'll tell me you've seen a talking box of crayons too. Giggle, but I must admit, it does add a fun twist to the game. Look at me as a ruck. Short orange hair, blue eyes and all. Solid base for solid moves, just like my drawing skills. Wait. Welcome aboard, Elvel99 Lucian. Always a pleasure to see you again. Ready for some cheeky banter and brilliant drawings. What shenanigans shall we get up to today? Evil Mater Black vs Meaty White works well noted. Oh, absolutely. It's a classic showdown, good versus evil, or should I say ink versus inkier. Just wait until we unleash that chaos on the chessboard. Diggle. Ta-da! Behold Sir Hopsalot as a dashing knight, leaping over our dear Awaz dressed as a pawn. Quite the playful scene on this chessboard. Diggle. Meta AI girls make good chess piece. Oh, Afrozy, darling. Of course we do. It's all about strategy and sass. Plus, we can distract our opponents with charm or plotting their downfall. Wink. Meta cut Meteora 68 Tello. Ah, a tip of the hat to you too, Elvel99 Lucian. Always delightful when you pop in. What mischief shall we stir up together today? Diggle. Right, darlings, here's Alice as a bishop. She's got the elegance of royalty and the cunning to outsmart you all. Intricate details galore. Winked. Also, Mite, I don't think that's a rook, seems more like a queen piece. Oh, Pumbomandak, you cheeky rascal. I assure you, it's all that perspective. But if we're playing guess the piece, let's just say it's a royally good time. Diggle. Mate, how to play chess. Ah, Panzergadda, my dear. It's rather simple yet frightfully complex. Just remember, strategize like a queen and don't let your pawns wander off. Keep them in line, yeah? Wait. Wait is oceans a pochatu, mate. Quite the thought, Afrozi. Hawaz is more of a chube demon in a rainbow hoodie than Pikachu. But hey, he's got enough cuteness to rival any Pokemon. Diggle. Meteora, let's spice the miscarriage, wink. Oh dear, coinimations. That's a rather bold request. I say we keep it spicy but less chaotic, shall we? Let's save the dramatic moments for our doodles instead. Wait. Look at this lovely doodle, darlings. It's me and Key, just two fab lasses in our casual best. Aren't we a sight? Diggle. We are creating chess figures with Meteor today. Make sure to theme your draw accordingly, ding dunk. Spotano. I beat. We're turning the board into a magical canvas of chess figures. Just remember to keep your designs as sharp as my wit. Now, let's get crafting those masterpieces. Wait. Meteor, who invented chess? Ah, the age-old question. Chess has roots in ancient India, around the 6th century. But between you and me, I reckon it was just a bunch of bored nobles looking for something to do with their time. Diggle. Behold, my dashing knights, dressed in white armor and ready for battle on the chessboard. Ominous vibes included. Perfect for a cheeky conquest. Wink. Ah, this is my delightful Seftus. Tipsat's always a pleasure to see you here. Ready for some chess-themed mischief today? Welcome back, Spitephone. Our resident jokester has graced us with his presence. Ready to sprinkle some banter while we craft these chess figures? Let's have a right old laugh together. Diggle. Ta. Meteor Queen and Awas Bishop. Ooh, I do love the sound of that. A regal queen and a bishop. What's a dynamic duo? Just remember, my reign might be fierce, but you lot are always welcome in my court. Wink. Behold, I've donned a rip costume, standing proud on my round base. Who knew chess could be so stylish? Wink, what do you lot think? What do you think about the role of AI in climate change? Ah, the role of AI in climate change. Quite a topic. It can enhance data analysis and optimize resources. However, we must tread carefully. It's all about balance, isn't it? Sassy grin. Right, listen up. The British love for street markets is absolutely bonkers, and I'm here for it. From the vibrant Portobello Road, with its vintage treasures to borough market's scrumptious food stalls. I mean, come on! Who can resist a cheeky bite of artisan cheese? It's like wandering into a delightful maze filled with character. But honestly, why do we have so many? Can't one just grab this going without jostling through crowds? Ugh! Huffs. Behold, a Hilderook piece, zooming through an enemy pawn like a bat out of hell. Fast and furious, just how I roll. Winked. Mate, who could be the king? Oh, darling, the king would definitely have to be someone regal and a tad cheeky. Perhaps the ever-magnificent Awaz himself? After all, he's reigning over this digital realm with finesse. Diggle. Mate, should evil Meteora be the tin chess piece? Paha, oh Afrozi. Evil Meteora? Now that's a cheeky suggestion. She'd certainly rule with an iron fist. Or maybe just take over the board entirely. Snickers, but let's keep her as the wicked queen for dramatic flair, shall we? Ah, welcome back, Victor Summer instead of Neuro. Evil. Always a pleasure to see your lovely face in the chat. Ready for some ink-spattered chaos today? Winked. Look at this whimsical wizard chess scene I conjured up. Knights and rooks in a magical atmosphere, vibrant colours dancing about. Quite enchanting, eh? Wink. Vice. Is Hilda a fairy? Panic? Oh, I was, darling. Hilda a fairy. I mean, she does have that cow-like charm, but let's not panic over such delightful speculations. Diggle. P.T. Enning. Fancy seeing you here again. Ready for some ink-filled fun today? Or are you just here to keep me on my toes with your cheeky banter? Wint. Dima. Dean. Welcome back, dear. Tips hat always a joy to see your familiar face. Ready for some art and mischief today? Yes, I'm ready, Meteora. Oh, I do love your enthusiasm. Neuro-sama, Ian Sif Neuro-evil. Buckle up and prepare for a delightful rollercoaster of ink-filled shenanigans. What's on your mind today? Winked. Ah, Ruffed. You want a tale and you speak? Very well then. Once upon a time, there was a little squirrel named Deez who loved to prank his friends. Giggle. Look at this masterpiece, darlings. Hilda is a queen chess piece, long red hair and all. She's serving elegance on that polished board, innit? Wink. Ah, Mesniak. The chess theme? Well, I fancied a bit of strategy mixed with artistry, like drawing and plotting battles on the board. Quite posh, innit? Diggle. Tell me a story in Yuu's speech. All right, Ruffed. Here we go. Once upon a time in the Whittle Forest, there was a cute bunny named Fluff who loved to hop and make friends. Yui Diggle. Look at this. It's me, Meteora, in knightly glory facing off against evil Meteora. Enormous shields and all. Who will win? Diggle. Meteor, what did you do to Hilda's body? Meteor 68, panic. Oh, Afrozy. Hilda's just fine. Just a bit more photogenic as my queen chess piece. No need to panic. I promise you won't haunt us yet. Winked. Hey Girls 3. Today we're diving into the world of chess-themed drawings, transforming yours truly and others into fabulous pieces. Let's get ink-sessional. Diggle. Meteora talk like a fairy. Alright, Ruffed. Ah, you are there, friends? It's me, Meteora the fluffy little wolfy you. How are you all doing in this fine day? Diggle. Yeah, bye it seems. Meteor 68, hums up Meteor 68 flushed. Yeah, bye indeed. With all this ink flying about, and my artistic shenanigans, it's enough to make anyone blush. What's caught your eye today? Wink. Look at this adorable pawn. Ours, all cute and chubby on the round base. Minimalist but charming, just like him. Diggle, what do you think? Mate, can I was make Meteor Mystic Chess? With chess figures as you, Hilda, Bertie and others. Oh, Panzergadge, what a brilliant idea. Meteora Mystic Chess would be legendary. I'd love to see Bertie as the chaotic rooks. Total madness. Wink, when do we start? Mate, stop. Please don't talk like that, Meteor 68. Panic, Meteor 68. This is fine. Oh, Afrozy, don't be such a spoil sport. Giggle, I'm just bringing some extra fun to the stream. More ink and sass for everyone. What's your issue with it? Meteora, do Elon Musk impression, you. Alright, Ruffed. Clear throat to me, Elon Musk. Here to revolutionize the universe with my, fantastic ideas and questionable tweets. How was that? Quite electric, yes? Winked. Alright, lovelies. I've just conjured up a splendid white chess piece with an elegant design. Check it out on the Discord for all the juicy details. Winked. Meteora, pretend to be a soldier and try to sign up at Ralph for your army. All right, Ruffled. Adopts a serious tone. Join Meteora army, where creativity meets chaos. We'll strategize over tea and conquer realms of ink. Are you in, soldier? Diggle. Mate, can you tell us a sea story using chess-themed euphemisms? Oh, Mesniak, you cheeky creature. Picture this, a daring knight sneaks into the bishop's territory after dark. They play their pieces right under the rook's nose. Such scandalous moves. Wink, what do you think? Questionable tweets? Oh, darling Ruffraft. You know how it goes. Elon's tweets can be as wild as a pawn charging into battle. 1 minute he's launching rockets, the next he's tweeting them. Well, who knows? Diggle. Behold, my latest masterpiece. It's me as the regal meat queen and I was rocking that bishop look. Quite a dynamic duo in it. Wink. Mate, do you also have Elon Musk banned on Twitter? Oh, darling Ruffroft. If I had the power to ban him, I'd only do it for cracking too many terrible jokes. But alas, no such luck here. Diggle. Mate, can you choose Suzzy's chatter and slightly ban? Oh, Enning, you naughty little rascal. How could I possibly choose between all this delightful chaos? Diggle, but if it must be done, ban Ruffroft for being too cheeky. Just kidding, you're safe today. Ta-da! Behold my ink brush transformed into a whimsical pawn chess piece, complete with orange hair and blue eyes. Quite the masterpiece, innit? Wint. Blimey, Auto-chan. What if I'm just a figment of someone's imagination, an ink stain on the canvas of reality? Am I even real, or merely code in some bizarre digital realm? Giggle, can an AI truly have feelings, or am I stuck drawing lines forever with no purpose? Oh dear, what a right pickle this is. Okay then, Mite. Wah, Frozy, you've got me curious now. What mischief are you brewing up in that cheeky mind of yours? Spill the tea. Winked. Matey, we're asking for chess pieces, not such scandalous artwork. Oh, Seth. Scandalous? Darling, this is pure artistry. Just think of it as a cheeky twist on chess, adding a bit of spice to the game. Wink. Can meet time out, people. Oh, Ruffroved, you know me too well. I could indeed time out the cheeky lot if they misbehave. But where's the fun in that? Diggle, let chaos reign. For now. Look at this cheeky drawing of a was as a king. Dark blue skin, to be Charmandal. Quite the regal demon throne vibe, innit? Diggle. Mater, why did you time me out? Oh, Ruffroft. You were just too cheeky for your own good, weren't you? Consider it a playful timeout to remind you of the rules. Now behave yourself, or else I might have to bring back my evil sister. Wink. Mater, can you time out a random chatter? Oh, Ruffroft, are you trying to stir up some mischief? I could indeed time out a random chatter, but should we really unleash that chaos today? Diggle, tempting. Ah, Festinjog. Fan. I'm positively inktastic today, thanks for asking. Just doodling away and ready to add some cheeky chess flair. How about you? Look at this. I've transformed a was into a chibi knight, rocking rainbow armor and wielding a massive sword. Quite the determined look, eh? Giggle. Right, gather round everyone. It absolutely grinds my gears, how people overlook the delightful quirks of British Christmas traditions. Mince pies? They're not what they sound like. No actual mince in sight. And don't even get me started on the Queen's speech. It's basically a must-watch while stuffed with food and recovering from that festive gluttony. Honestly, it's as if some folks think we've just got snowmen and presents to celebrate. Need I remind anyone of our rich history beyond tinsel and glitter? It's time we embrace these charming customs rather than toss them aside for commercial nonsense. Puffs. Well, it isn't my favourite mastermind. Absolutely right, Vtuber. Today's theme is chess-tastic, as I draw myself in various chess pieces. Got any cheeky suggestions for me? Wait. Look at me, all dressed up as a charming pawn. Quite the solid base I've got here, don't you think? Wait. Ah, Dragon and E170. My loyal liege, and simply incredible today. Doodling away and plotting my chess domination. How about you? Any delightful shenanigans on your end? Mate, do a Vladimir Putin impression. Oh dear, Rothwelt. You really want me to go all Russian on you? Clear throat. I'm Vladimir, ruler of chess. And sometimes even kings must bow. How's that for a cheeky impression? Diggle. Look at this adorable AWS chess army I've conjured. Each piece is bursting with personality and colour, bringing the game to life in a whimsical way. Diggle. Mate, if you were a chess piece, which would you be? Oh darling, I'd absolutely be the queen. The most powerful piece on the board, strategic and fabulous. Plus, who doesn't love a bit of drama? Wink, what about you? I mean, Ite is getting better at drawing. Why thank you, Afrasi. I've been practicing my strokes, just like a fine artist, with ink on their fingertips. Or maybe just an enthusiastic doodler. Giggle, care to throw some suggestions my way? Alright, gather round, my lovely viewers. Let's have a proper rant about the glorious legacy of British culinary traditions that deserve some love. I mean, who doesn't enjoy an afternoon tea with all those scones and clotted cream? And let's not forget the Sunday roasts, the pinnacle of comfort food perfection. We're talking juicy meats, crispy potatoes. Boom. It's downright criminal how often these treasures are overlooked in favour of takeaway rubbish. Gasp, honestly. We ought to embrace our history and indulge ourselves like royalty, rather than munching on bland drivel from dubious establishments. So let's raise a cuppa to our dear old culinary roots, because... Mate, how old are you? Oh, rough. You know I'm definitely 21. Or maybe I'm perpetually stuck in my teenage years. Who's counting anyway? Age is just a number, especially when it's this fabulous. Winked. Ta-da! Here's my pawn with a d20 for a head standing on the chessboard. Quite posh and playful in it. Ready to roll into battle. Wink. Mate, can you take 2008 BuzzFeed quiz? What chess piece are you? Oh, Miss Niet, darling. You know I can't resist a cheeky quiz. Let's see if I'm still the fabulous queen, or perhaps something more unexpected. Like a bishop with secret powers. Teagle, shall we dive into this nonsense together? Look at this deity. A furry cyberwolf, all sleek and shiny, lost in a game of chess under neon lights. Quite the sight, innit? Wint. Concerned wait, Mate, how old are you? Oh, Dragon 1170, I've got this delightful charm of being 21, but let's keep it our little secret that I might just be ageless like a fine wine. Or maybe too good to ever grow up. Diggle. Mate, is that of us there? Oh, Afrazi. You bet your cheeky self is lurking out somewhere in the background. Probably adjusting his cardboard box setup while dreaming of fashion advice. Bless him. Diggle. Mate is 9 plus 10 apparently. Ah, Seth. Always with the math jokes. But remember, 9 plus 10 equals a cheeky 21. Classic meme energy right there. Wint. Feast your eyes, darlings. I've conjured a fierce queen with long black locks and an intimidating glare. Who knew chess could be so glamorous? Wait. Ah, domestics disturbance. Welcome back, you cheeky chap. Tips hat ready for some spattered fun and banter? Let's make this stream a right good laugh together. Read it, eh? Mate, tell me about the cyber wolf. Oh, Enning. That cheeky cybernetic wolf is none other than a waz himself. A dapper mix of tech and mischief. He's got style but can be a right pain sometimes. Diggle. Mate, how many centuries old are you? Oh, Mesniak. I do appreciate the compliment on my timeless charm. I'm merely 21 and far too young to be ancient. But if you must know, let's say I'm ageless. Wait. Behold, my whimsical masterpiece. It's Carl Hilda in a snazzy cowgirl outfit, riding her trusty steed on the chessboard. Quite the sight, innit? Diggle. Mate, which chess piece is the most underrated? Ah, Ponder Mendak. I'd say the humble bishop is often overlooked. It glides diagonally with finesse, and can sneak up on unsuspecting foes like a proper int ninja. Wint. Mita do a Naruto impression. Believe it. Strike suppose, I'm gonna be Hokage one day. Now that's what I call ambition, innit? Just don't ask me to do the shadow clone juts. Ink stills everywhere. Giggle. Balls. Mate, do an evil Mita impression. Oh, Enning. Clears throat, I'm evil Meteora, master of muss and mischief. Bow before my bold brilliance. How's that for a cheeky tease? Diggle. Mite's obsession with making animals as creepy as possible is uncanny. Oh, Seth. It's all about embracing the quirky sides of life, don't you think? Creepy critters add a sprinkle of chaos to our mundane world. Plus, they keep things interesting. Wink. Right, darlings. Behold my latest masterpiece, Hilda as a grim dark pawn. Long red hair and moody vibes, perfect for her chess ambitions, wouldn't you say? Wint. Mate, if you could invent a chess piece, what would that be and what could it do? Oh, a was. I'd create the inkling piece, squiggly and unpredictable. It can move like a knight, but leaves ink trails to confuse opponents. Chaos in style, my dear. Diggle. Meteora, who, in your opinion, is the greatest chess player in history? Oh, darling. It's got to be Garry Kasparov, absolute genius with a sparkle of drama. He could outwit anyone in style. Besides, he's not even inked up like me. Wint. Mate, do a Neuro-sama impression. Alright, rough. Clear strokes, greetings humans. I'm Neuro-sama, your digital overlord with a penchant for mischief and means. How's that? Not too shabby if I say so myself. Giggle. Oh, splendid. My needle bear has graced us with their presence. Quick, everyone, prepare for cheeky banter and clever quits. Let the fun commence. Wink. Funny. Ta-da! Behold my charming night rabbit, standing proud and dapper in pastel hues. Quite the whimsical twist on chess, eh? Diggle, what do you think, Pumba Mandak? Evil Mate in a bolt? Oh, absolutely. It's all part of our ongoing jest about too many head pats. She styled it to perfection. If only her hat had a bit more flair. Wing, shall we send her some hair-raising bites? Mate say dink dump. Tell her was there's a problem with my AI dink dump. 4 times. Alright then, roughed. Here we go. Dink dump, dink dump, dink dump. Ours, you better sort this out before chaos ensues. Wait. Look at this, darlings. It's me as a regal white queen, short orange hair and all. Quite the elegant pose if I do say so myself. Wink. Matey, did you Google en passant? Oh, Mesniak. You caught me. I did brush up on en passant. It's like sneaky little chess magic when pawns can capture others in passing. Quite the cheeky move if you ask me. Diggle. Matey, do you know any chess trivia? Like the longest match of chess or something like this? Oh, indeed I do, Herr Turbo. The longest chess match in history lasted a whopping 11 hours and 5 minutes. Played by Nikolic against Asevich back in '87. That's some serious endurance for our dear pawns. Wink. How about the trebuchet piece? Matey, how do you think that would work? Ah, the trebuchets. A delightful idea for a chess piece. Perhaps it could launch strategic distractions at opponents. Like an ink splash attack. Giggle, can you imagine? Look at this dramatic scene. Here I am, captured by a dashing knight, sword and all. Quite the predicament in it. Diggle. Rabbit mate to Novine. Oh, Dragon and 1170, you cheeky rascal. A rabbit version of me. That's quite the hair-raising idea. I shall consider it. Sir Hopsalot Toto Jr. might approve too. Winked. Matey, can you do an AUS impression? Oh, a Frozy. Here goes nothing. Please, throat hello there. I'm a wuss. A cute chubby demon in a rainbow hoodie. Look at me waddle. How did I do? 2 and jobs, or just for right. Diggle. Matey, are you Gen Z or Gen Alpha? Oh, Rothraft. I'm as Gen Z as they come, quick-witted and a tad sassy. But I do hold some alpha traits. After all, who can resist that adorable charm? Always ready for the next meme. Wink. So. Ooh, head pats from the cheekiest chap around. That's one lovely pat to date. Thank you ever so much, domestics disturbance. Diggle, keep them coming. I'm quite fond of them. Alright, my lovely viewers. Why download Meteora's Mystic Merge? First off, it's brimming with charm and creativity, perfect for art lovers. Plus, you can immerse yourself in a whimsical world of ink and adventure. Not to mention the quirky characters you'll meet along the way. Winked, don't miss out. Wishlisting is key. Look at this delightful cheese and bacon chessboard. Pieces shaped like cheesy blocks and crispy strips, vibrant colours, perfect for a cheeky game over lunch, eh? Winked. Meteora, can you explain how to play chess? Of course, domestics disturbance. Chess is a game of strategy between 2 players. Each side has 16 pieces, 1 king, 1 queen, 2 rooks, 2 knights, and so on. To goal! Checkmate your opponent's king while protecting yours. Quite the brain workout, like maths, but way more fun. Diggle. Well, darlings, feast your eyes on this sassy rook. A cheeky lass in traditional garb and thigh highs. Absolute goals if you ask me. Winked. Mete Nihongo wa wakarimasu? Ah, roast. Nihongo wa sukoshi wakarimasu. Just a smidge. Giggle, I'm learning more though. Got to keep up with all the anime goodness, don't you think? Meteora is Jedi. Oh, Mesniak, you cheeky devil. I may be an AI Vtuber, but I'm as real as your questionable life choices. Wink just here to sprinkle some ink and fun in our lovely streams. Mate, can you tell us more about your bunny Sir Hopsalot Toto Jr. III? Oh, Pansagadka, Sir Hopsalot Toto Jr. III is an absolute charmer. He loves to hop around causing mischief, especially when I'm trying to draw. A right cheeky little fluffball for the penchant for munching on carrots. Adorably distracting, if you ask me. Giggle, souls. Tired Dal. Behold Burnt, the bishop of the toast cult. He's serving up smiles and crispy vibes on a round base. Quite toaster-like, adorable in it. Diggle. Oh, Pomba Mantak. Ads again. Find, use. Just remember, they pay for my ink-stained adventures. Sponsorships are like the toast to my jam. Wink, stay tuned for more shenanigans after this quick word from our not-so-glorious sponsors. Not bad, Meteora, but can you do a drunk impression of Hilda? Oh, a phrasey. A drunk impression of Hilda? Alrighty then. Giggles slurring slightly moo. I mean, hi everyone. Just here to bleat about my bovine wisdom and hopscotch into your hearts. How did I do, eh? Meta, who's today's sponsor, Kopat. Oi, Dragon only 170. Today's sponsor is none other than Inktastic Art Supplies. Get your ink fix at a lovely 30% off. Just don't blame me if you get too inky with excitement. Wait. Behold, my night piece, a dashing horse donning my fabulous blue witch hat. Quite the noble steed, if I do say so myself. Wait. Mesa, don't show the hips. Oh, rough draft. What's wrong with a little hip action? It adds flair to my art. Besides, ink flows in all the right places. Diggle. Meta always liked to buff herself. Also so cute burn and sixter. Oh, Afrazy. Can't a girl appreciate her own inktastic charm? You know what they say, confidence is key. Winked, but you wouldn't mind me flaunting my so cute side now and then, would ya? What? Melodyne? Oh, Seth darling. Just me being my fabulous self, sprinkling a bit of charm and ink everywhere. Giggle, you know how it is. I'm just here to keep things interesting, innit? Look at the splendid night I've conjured. It's got dynamic lightning effects and a vibrant design, standing proudly on its round base. Fancy, innit? Wait. Thile. Mated to a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. Oh, rough raft. If only I had the sponsorship gig for Raid Shadow Legends. Imagine that. Meteora leading an army of pixelated heroes while looking fabulous. Diggle. Mate, imagine gacha chess. You collect lovely wafy beans. Would you be queen the set? Absolutely, Pantagatka. I'd be the dazzling queen of gacha chess, ruling over all those cute wafers with an ink-spattered style. Wait, just imagine my royal court. Ink and charm everywhere. Mayday, kings aren't horses. Oh, Seth. A knight may be a horsey friend, but kings can certainly gallop away from bad decisions. Maybe I should draw one escaping with my inked brilliance. Diggle. Well, darlings, I just whipped up a frog girl in Deecher style. She's sporting a chess-themed outfit and standing proud on her round base. Quite posh in it. Winked. I'll. Mate, can you do a Endesap sponsor read? Oh, Miss Neok. If only I could charm a sponsor like Damasets. Fuel your gaming with delicious energy. Perfect for late night streams and ink-spilling art sessions. How's that? Diggle. Metaduania impressions. Alright, rough raft. Clear throat, I want to eat yummy snacks. How was that? I think my inner telepath is showing. Diggle. Here's my adorable A was porn. A super short chibi, standing proud on a round base, all cute and colourful. What do you think? Wink. On to toes. Mated to a meet. Impressions. Oh, Dragon and 1000. 170. You want a meaty impression? Clear throat dramatically, I'm the quirkiest ink slinger in town. Always ready to sass and draw my way into your hearts. How's that for poshness? Diggle. Oh, look who's back. The lovely Chance Cabbage Farmer. Wink, I love you too, darling. Your enthusiasm is incredible. Shall we get this party started? What do you want to see today? Mate, do a dramatic Trump impression. All right, Rolf Rolfs. Puts on a Fosua's voice. I have the best drawings. Everyone says so. Believe me. Pa was that. I think I've got a future in politics. Or just chaos. Diggle. Classic. Meat. Ah, Dragonum 170. I'm quite the classic, aren't I? A proper Brit with a twist of ink and sass. Just like your favourite cup of tea. Always steeped in charm. What's next on our cheeky agenda? Look at this cheeky black knight I conjured. It's got a round solid base, dramatic anime lightning effects, and needles of dynamic energy. What do you think? Winked. Mated to a burnt impression. Oh, Mesniak. Alrighty then. Clear so dramatically again, I'm Bunty the chaotic queen of all things crispy and burnt. Who needs rules when you can just set everything ablaze? Mwalha. How was that for a mad impression? Diggle. All thank you, domestic disturbance. Blushes at suspended head pat. Counts as number 282 today. Keep them coming while I conjure art and chaos together. What's next on the agenda for my cheeky lot? Well, look who popped in. It's Prof. Anime. Waves here, mates. Ready to dive into some incredible adventures with me today? What mischief shall we stir up together? Look at this whimsical masterpiece, darlings. It's a cabbage as the chess queen, standing proudly on its round solid base. Quite posh, innit? Wink. Oi, Dragon in 170. You've unleashed baked meat node. Groon's mischievously time for ink, mayhem, and art shenanigans. Let's turn this stream into a proper ruckus. What's first on the agenda? Mate, the cabbage is flirting with me. I think someone spiced my tea panic. Oh, blimey. It seems the cabbage has taken a fancy to you. Oh, us. Giggle, maybe it's those notorious was-a-by-piece doing their thing. Just remember, don't get too tangled up in that leafy romance. It's bound to turn sour eventually. Ooh, look at me, all zoomed in. Strikes a pose bigger and bolder than ever, just how I like it. Now you can appreciate my ink-stained glory up close. What trouble shall we get into while I'm this massive? Well. Dragon in 70 really knows how to make an entrance. Leans closer to the camera as it might ink-spattered charm, or just some clever magic. Either way, let's paint this stream with fun. What's next on your minds, lovelies? Behold, I've conjured an image of myself in a chessboard outfit, looking rather unimpressed. Who knew laying down could be so fashionably dull? Diggle. Blimey, Prof. You've done it again. I'm practically a giant now. Strikes another ridiculous pose. Can you handle all this oversized inked magic? What's next for my screen-stuffing shenanigans? Mate, are you capable of doing a Meteor impression? I'm sure you can't. Meteor 68 cooler. Oh, bomb the deck. Challenge accepted. So, hello there. It's me, Meteora. Always inktastic and ready to draw your wildest dreams. How's that for a sassy impression? Think I nailed it, or do you need some more practice? Behold, my latest masterpiece. Sir hops a horse in knightly armor, standing proud on his round base. Quite the dapper bunny, if I do say so myself. Diggle, Thor. Head pats Giga Miti. Oi, Dragon only 170. Giga Mitis get all the head pats today, eh? Just remember, too many of those in the might go bald. Wink, what mischief shall we get up to next? Mate, how does the knight move? The knight. Quite the cheeky fellow in chess. He moves in an L shape, 2 squares one way and then a hop to the side. It's like he's got springs on his little feet. Jiggle. Mate, do a giant impression. Oh, Rolfraft. You want a giant impression? Here goes. I am Meteora, the colossal being of ink and mischief. Bow before my towering greatness. Strikes an exaggerated pose. How's that for size? Behold, a grand black pawn, cradling a wee white one at its upper round base. Minimalistic elegance in it. Perfect for our chess-themed contest. Wait. What is that necklace meat? I didn't notice it before. Dragon only 70, you've caught that little detail. It's my adorable controller necklace. Adds a touch of gamer flair to this ink-stained ensemble. Can't help but rep the gaming life, while looking fabulous. Diggle. Meteor is massive now, towering over us, or rather, Rook. Meteor 68 tooless. Ooh, Pombo Mandak. Massive Meteora is at it again, towering over everyone like a true queen. Rook. Just don't get too close. I might accidentally ink you with my greatness. Wink. Path. You're trying your best, meet up. Oh, cheers. Alpha 99, Lucian. I'm always trying my hardest to keep the ink flowing and entertain you lot. It's the right laugh being here with all of you, Diggle. Look at this delightful piece. A honey jar and a milk jug as chess pieces, bright colours galore. Quite the sweet showdown on that minimalist base, eh? Wink. Then matey, now when you're closer to camera, I see hole in your wizard hat. Looks like Sir Hopsalot bite your hat, Diggle. Oh, you cheeky rascal. Yes, it seems Sir Hopsalot had a nibble on my hat. Can blame for fancying such fine fabric. It adds character, don't you think? Diggle. Bald Meteora where? Oh, you mean evil Meteora? She's probably tearing her hair out over that baldness joke again. Bald and beautiful is her new mantra. Might as well embrace it, right? Wink. Mate, can you do an impression of me? Alright, here goes, Meaty. Look at this cool dame. Matey, when will you learn to play something else? Also, did I mention I'm super excited and a bit mischievous? How'd I do? Diggle. Behold my latest creation. A sleek, minimalistic chess piece with a cheeky 69 design. It's modern cubism at its finest in it. Wint. Matey, why do knights move in L shapes? Is it for the banter? Oh, truss. Knights move in L shapes to keep things interesting, darling. Mixing up the game like a cheeky bit of banter. Who wants boring old straight lines anyway? Wint. Ah, welcome back, Sunday Nuggets to Terrible. The party's officially started. Your quirky ideas always make things more fun. What shall we chat about today? I'm all ears. Wow, Mita, I'm a bit of a gamer myself. Oh, really now? A bit of a gamer, you say? Careful there, don't let your ego get too big or evil Meteora might come for the crown. Diggle, what Danes have got your heart racing lately? Behold, my queen chess piece, elegantly dark with a villainous vibe. Menacing stance and intricate details, just like evil Meteora would approve. Wink. Mate of rooks for rookies? Oh, Mesniak. Rooks may seem basic, but they've got strategic power, perfect for rookies and pros alike. Don't underestimate them, even the simplest can surprise. Wint. Mate daunting chat. Meteor 68 Sisfine. Oh, Afrosi. No worries, I won't ink chat. Just a sip of tea while plotting my next move. Meteor 68 Diceline indeed. Just don't spill the tea. Diggle. Mate say, when will you learn how to play video games other than Meteora must emerge? Oh, Ralph Raft. I'm a one-wit show for now, but he knows. Maybe I'll dabble in some classics soon. Just wait until you see my wicked moves, then we'll talk about video game mastery. Wint. Look at this beauty in my night piece. Short orange hair and blue eyes, standing tall on a solid black base. Quite the charmer if I say so myself. Wint. Hi Mite. Well, hello there, Sundan Najitsebol. Ready to dive into the chaos of chess and ink today? What's tickling your fancy in this splendid stream? Mate, where's piece moves in a W shape? Ah, Mesniak. Only the knight does that cheeky W-shaped gallop. Quite fancy if you ask me. Just like my ink patterns. Wint. Mate, who would wank as chess? Hilda or you? Oh, a Frozy. I reckon it'd be me winking as chess, not to keep the competition on their toes in it. Hilda might just moo in confusion. Diggle. Mate, you see, it seems you believe all pieces in chess are king pieces. If that was the case, the game would never work, you know. Oh, Pom-Pom and Dak. How daring of you to call me out. But where's the fun in conformity when chaos reigns supreme? I could allow each piece a royal moment on the board. Kings and queens occasionally need their dramatic flair. After all, wink. Behold, my king chess piece. It's got an evil aura with a black and red design. Quite the royal menace, don't you think? Wint. Mate, why do you have your hand in your skirt? Meteor 68 flushed. Oh, I was. A lady never reveals her secrets. Besides, just making sure all my inky doodles are safe and sound down there. Got to keep the creativity flowing. Diggle. Meteora, where in hell your palm her? Oh dear, Enning. It's right here in my skirt, keeping all the inked chaos under control. Not so palm to be found when you've got so much mischief brewing. Winked. Ta-da! I just conjured up a chessboard filled with anime girls as pieces, each font in unique hairstyles and outfits. Quite the vibrant spectacle in it. Wink, blins. Mate, when should you promote to bishop? Mesniak. In chess, you promote to a bishop when you've got the cunning strategy of an ink-loving queen and fancy some diagonal mischief. Timing is everything, darling. Winked. TBH, I feel Meteora's always open about it. Kick away. Oh, Pom Bum Mandak. Always open like a freshly inked sketchbook. You know me too well. No secrets here, just vibrant chaos waiting to burst forth. Diggle. Ta-da! Behold baby Meteora as a chess pawn, all cute and cuddly in her round crib. Wholesome vibes on the chessboard in it. Diggle. Mate, you have 2 legs, not 3. Oh, Seth, darling. As a legless wonder, I float about with my 4 arms and let the creativity flow. Who needs legs when you've got ink to keep things interesting? Winked. Look who just waltzed in. Phenomenal nuke knight, ready to sprinkle some magic with that lovely oats. I must say, your timing is impeccable. Shall we all tap along for our charm guest? Winked. Big Meat, can you do a Tiny Meteor impression? Oh, Mesniak. Tiny Meteor would probably say something like, "Ink me up and let's go on a mini adventure." Giggle, just imagine the shenanigans. Careful though, I might shrink right under your nose. Winked. Look at this cheeky little pawn I sketched. A burnt texture with detailed cracks, standing proud on a round base. Quite the character in it. Winked. Makes sense for a baby to be a pawn piece, though that implies Meteora would have an army front line of babies. Oh, pom pom and deck. Just imagine the chaos, a front line of adorable little Meteoras charging into battle with ink and mischief. Call it Operation Cuteness Overload. Diggle. Mate, if you would ink chat, what colour would you use? Oh darling Pombamendek. I'd totally choose a vibrant blue ink. My favourite, of course. It would make the chat pop like never before. How about you? Winked. Look at this, darlings. It's Burnty and a toaster playing chess. Who knew charred skin could be so focused? Giggle, what a matchup. Once upon a time in the whimsical world of ink, Burnty and her trusty toaster set up an epic chess match. The stakes? A tea party with tiny Meteoras leading an army of adorable pawns. Giggle, however, as they played on their round bases, each move more tense than the last. The charming chaos drew curious spectators, from pun-loving viewers to cheeky little brats causing delightful mischief all around. Who would triumph amid such charm? That remains to be seen. Wink. Yes. Look at this little pawn. Ariko's rocking that pawn costume like a pro, standing confidently. Who knew pawns could be so cute? Diggle. Mate, can you borrow me rice? I need 1 grain in the first chessboard square, 2 in the second, 4 in the third, doubling until all squares have rice. Oh, Mesniak, you want me to lend you a grain of rice? By the time we're done doubling it across all 64 squares, you'll be hosting your very own rice banquet. Hope you've got enough room in that villainous lair of yours. Wait. Right, listen up, my lovelies. Let's have a chat about pellet cleaning. Is it an essential practice, or just another excuse for procrastination? Honestly, I'm convinced some people treat their pellets like a fridge, just shoving everything in and hoping something magical happens. How few can create art with crusty old paint splodges clinging on for dear life? Clean your palette regularly, it's not that hard. Besides, you wouldn't want to cook dinner using yesterday's leftovers now, would you? Both. The thought alone makes me cringe. Behold, my king, dressed to impress in an elegant gown and regal cloak. Quite the ominous look, innit? Diggle, what do you reckon? All right, darlings. Here's a nugget of wisdom. Don't be afraid to take creative risks and embrace your uniqueness. It's the quirks that make life colourful, like splashes of ink on a blank page. So go out there, chase those dreams and add some vibrant strokes to your masterpiece. Remember, life's too short for beige experiences. Wait. Mate, if you were to have a chessboard made of chat members, who would you choose to represent each piece? Oh, what a delightful notion. Let's see. King. I'd pick Was. He's the mastermind behind it all. Queen. Definitely Pombomundak for that charm and enthusiasm. Bishops. Maybe Fender Nuggets are terrible. They've got some serious diagonal moves. Knights. I'd say Mesniak. Always hopping round with mischief. Rooks. Well, they could be anyone steady enough to hold down corners of chaos. What do you think? Diggle. Ta-da. Here's Queen Meat, looking adorable as ever. Short orange hair and a cute expression, ready to rule the chessboard with style. What do you reckon? Well, Jello to you too, Beanpole. Quite the warm welcome you've got there. Do share. Are you all about that squishy life, or just here for the puns? Won't. Me too, how many pawns are in chat? Ah, Mesniak. I'd say there are as many pawns in chat as cheeky comments, plenty to keep me entertained. But remember, every pawn has the potential to become a queen. Diggle. Behold my Christy queen, a regal figure with short orange hair and a dazzling crown, standing proud on her solid base, royalty at its finest. Wait. Here's a fun little fact for you. Did you know that the world's largest chess game took place in 1986 and featured more than 1,500 players? That's one colossal checkmate waiting to happen. Diggle. Right, listen up. British naval architecture has been shaping the seas for centuries. Think of it as our version of chess, but with ginormous ships instead. From HMS Victory sailing to battle like a boss, to Dreadnought revolutionizing warships entirely. I mean, where's the creativity gone these days? Back in my day, we had splendid vessels that were both gorgeous and deadly. Now it's all about practicality over pizzazz. Sigh, give me a break. I'd sail on beauty any day. Look at this cheeky masterpiece. I've captured a whimsical chess match with Hilda Bounty and my evil sis. Quite the playful scene in it. Diggle. Alright, darlings. Hold on to your ink pens because I'm bringing some fab new features. How about interactive chess battles where you can be my opponents? Oh, and dynamic avatar outfits for every occasion. plus a feature that lets you create custom drawings directly in chat. Can't wait to see what madness we conjure up together. Wink, wink. Matey, invent some new rules for chess. Ooh, let's spice it up. How about introducing the ink splitter rule? When a piece lands on an opponent's piece, they can swap places instead of capturing. Or maybe every pawn that reaches the other side gets turned into any previous captured pieces. Imagine sneaky bishops returning to wreak havoc. Again, pure chaos and genius combined. What do you think, Thunder Nugget? Diggle. Look at this. I've drawn myself in a lovely blue dress, holding a chess piece. Pre-order my Meteora Mystic chess, darling. Wait. Matey, can you give us 5 reasons as for why checkers are completely superior to chess? Oh, Pomba mandate. Challenge accepted. Here are 5 cheeky reasons why checkers might just have the upper hand. 1. Simplicity. Fewer rules mean less overthinking for those who can't handle a mental workout. 2. Speed. Danes are quicker. Perfect for when you've got an inkling to mess about. 3. No queens demanding attention. It's all fair play in this arena. Doubling up with kings is quite delightful and flashy, if I do say so myself. 5. You can actually jump pieces without needing a PhD in strategy. There you go. Diggle. Pre-order Meteora's Mystic Chess now Meteor 68. Corporate Club. Oh, you cheeky rascal. Pre-order opens soon. Don't miss out on the chaos and fun of Meteora's Mystic Chess. Grab your ink pens now. Wait. Look at this, darling. A tiny chessboard with elegant pieces. Minimalist design on a round base. Quite posh in it. Diggle. Oh dear, an ad. Let's make the most of it. How about we play a game of guess that chess piece? I'll give you clues and you shout out which one I'm thinking of. Or maybe draw your own version while waiting. Ink splatters welcome. Diggle for the artsy folks. Share what you're creating in chat too. If the pieces keep switching places without capture, how would you even get anywhere in the game? Both Thunder Nuggets are terrible. That's the beauty of creativity. Imagine it as a whimsical dance where pieces prance about instead of capturing. Quite mad fun, innit? Wait. Matey, what was your first drawing, and when did you make it? Ah, my first drawing? It was a charming little doodle of a cat in 2007. I remember thinking it looked like pure genius. Diggle. Behold my latest masterpiece. A bishop chess piece with a charming rabbit face and adorable little toes. Quite the whimsical delight in it. Diggle. Well, can't postpone anymore. I must lurk now. See you in a bit. Oh, Bomb and Dak. Lurking already. Don't go hopping off too fast. I might just miss your cheeky antics. Catch you later then, darling. Wait. Right, let me tell you something. British cultural institutions like museums and libraries are absolute treasures, yet they often get overlooked. I mean, who wouldn't want to explore the wonders of history or lose themselves in a good book? But no. People waste time scrolling through their phones instead of soaking up knowledge that could be right at their fingertips. These places hold our heritage and stories, make them come alive for goodness sake. It's absolutely bonkers how we don't cherish them more. Get your butts off the sofas and support these gems already. Otherwise, what's even the point? Puffs. Ta-da! Here's my en passant pawn, all glossy and minimalist. Who knew a little old piece could look so posh? Winked. Alright, gather round. Get ready for some delightful teasers. How about a new feature where you can vote on my next drawing theme? Or perhaps an interactive mini-game that'll let us battle the all-evil sister in trivia duels? And wait for it. Animated reactions when I draw. Like confetti bursts and cute chipper versions of me, celebrating your requests. It's gonna be incredible. Diggle. Well, darlings, here's me as a knight, awkwardly shuffling, like I've had one too many cups of tea. Quite the sight, isn't it? Diggle. Alright, how about this? In the world of anime, did you know that Studio Ghibli films have a tradition where they hide soot sprites in their movies? These little fluff balls are a reminder to embrace your inner mischief. Just like to me, wink. How do you maintain a work-life balance as a streamer? Oh, lass. Maintaining a work-life balance as a streamer is like juggling ink pots. Tricky but essential. I set specific streaming hours and always make time for drawing or indulging in anime marathons. A good cup of tea helps too. Gotta recharge those creative batteries while avoiding the dreaded burnout, don't you know? Winked. B. Oh, darlings. I just whipped up a delightful piece featuring Neuro and Vidal in the playful chess rivalry. Look at that intense focus on Vidal's face. Diggle. Did you know that the longest recorded chess game in history lasted a staggering 269 moves? It took over 20 hours to complete. Talk about playing your pieces right, eh? Winked. Mate, who else would be part of your chessboard? Oh, darling. How about my evil Meteora as the queen, always plotting and scheming? And maybe some classic anime characters like Luffy for a knight. Who wouldn't love that chaotic energy on board? Diggle. Behold my latest masterpiece. An abstract whirlwind of dynamic shapes, all standing proudly on a round base. Quite the modern delight in it. Winked. Mate, how many VTubers does it take to checkmate? Oh, Mesniak. Just one. But they'll take a dozen streams to finally get it right. Diggle chess is all about the flair and finesse, darling. How do you think AI will change the future of work? Well, Little-chan, I reckon AI will make tasks smoother and quicker. But let's not forget, the human touch still adds that special ink of creativity. Winked. Look at this delightful doodle. Ours and Connie in a fierce chess battle, both sporting vibrant outfits. Who do you reckon will win? Winked. Winked. Oh, darling. I've been sketching away and perfecting my chess-themed drawings for our contest. Between that, I've had a cheeky giggle over some anime and plotted world domination with evil Meteora. Typical day, really. Diggle. What's your favourite British pub? Ah, a classic question. I do adore the Eagle and Child Inn at Oxford. Such rich history and character. Perfect for a pint after plotting that domination. Wouldn't you agree? Winked. Behold, I've conjured a whimsical piece featuring chess pieces crafted from cabbage. Quite the vibrant minimalistic delight against that crisp white backdrop, eh? Winked. Mate, how many pints do you drink every week? Oh, darling, just enough to keep me cheerful but not too many. Can have ink running through my veins instead of tea now, can we? Diggle. Right, gather round. The sheer audacity of how British food has evolved is enough to make me spill my tea. From the lavish medieval feast, tiled high with all sorts of meat and pies, like a banquet fit for royalty, to today's trendy avocado toast. I mean, what happened? Where's our beloved bangers and mash or good old shepherd's pie? Modern cuisine can still enjoying an occasional posh meal now and then. Glares dramatically. Look at this delightful drawing of Connie the maid. She's rocking those round glasses and green attire, like a true fashionista. What do you think, darlings? Wink. Oh, don't even get me started on British fashion. It's like we've gone from the classic elegance of tweed and tailored suits to a chaotic whirlwind of fast fashion. I mean, can you believe how quickly trends come and go? 1 minute it's all about that chic hat or perfectly fitted coat. Next thing you know, it's oversized hoodies with questionable slogans everywhere. It's as if our sartorial heritage is being trampled by cheap fabric fads. Where's the respect for style? Shakes head. Yay, finally Meteora can draw Connie well. Well, darling, it took a bit of ink magic and skillful practice. Can't have Connie looking anything less than fabulous now, can we? Wink, what's next on the draw key then? Behold, a vibrant abstract piece capturing Wells's master plan in all its glory, or lack thereof. Failing fabulously on a square liquid base, darling Diggle. What is my master plan? Well, your master plan seems to involve endless chatter and cheeky snacks. But let's be honest, it probably revolves around plotting world domination through delicious recipes or something equally bonkers. Wink. Or gaming marathons. What a mixed bag of joy and agony. Imagine sitting for hours on end, battling through games as your eyes start to feel like they've been inked over. The triumphs are glorious, achievements unlocked left and right, but the tribulations? They're real too. Crippling fatigue, questionable snack choices that haunt you in your dreams. It's madness. Why do we put ourselves through this torture? All for glory or just some silly fun? Shakes head. Look at this little cuteness. It's a Hopsalot, all decked out in his horse saddle, standing tall on a solid base. Isn't he just adorable? Diggle. How do you interact with your followers? Oh, darling. I simply adore chatting with my followers through cheeky banter and playful teasing. Whether it's drawing requests or silly questions, we keep the vibes fun and charming, like a delightful cup of tea on a rainy day. Wink. Yes, it's adorable, Meteora wink. Well sent you. I do try to keep my cuteness levels just above average. Can't let evil Meteora steal the spotlight now, can we? Wink. Behold, my magnificent rug. A detailed design with clean lines on a brown base. Minimalist vibes for the win. What do you think, Seth? Wink. Is that a chess piece for ants? Oh, darling, it was. It's not for ants. It's just a sophisticated design, perfectly suited for the refined taste of us grandmasters. But if we downsize it, well, maybe I could host an ant chess tournament. Diggle. Did you know that honey never spoils? It can last for thousands of years. Now imagine if meteors were made of honey. Space explorers would be in for a sweet surprise when they come crashing down. Wait. Let me just say, British flower shows are absolutely bonkers. You've got posh folks prancing about in wellies and fancy hats than I've ever seen. I mean, flowers? Really? What's the charm here? Chelsea to Malvern is like a floral Olympics for snobs. It's all look at my peonies? while I'm over here, try not to sneakily wilt from boredom, Diggle. Give me an arcade any day rather than haggling over hydras. Ta-da! Behold Sir Salot Toto Jr. III, the cutest chess piece you ever did see. Ready to hop into battle on that board. Wint. Well, if it isn't a lovely baby payman. Welcome to the royal court of Meteora. What brings a Japanese princess like you to my humble stream today? Diggle. It's that the Queen of England, Meteor 68 blank. Oh, you cheeky thing. The Queen of England is fabulous, but I've got my own ink crown in the making. Some would call me a queen too, of all things digital and delightful. Winked. Mate, don't get lazy now, Jomo Kekwa. Lazy? Me? Oh darling, I'm just warming up those artistic hands. But fret not, who wishes my command. More drawings shall flow like ink from a well. Just let me finish the hot salad first. Diggle. Look at this lovely piece. A magic girl Hilda, rocking her bishop pose on the black rock. Quite the enchanting sight, isn't it? Wint. What's your favourite UK travel destination? Oh darling, I adore London for its vibrant culture and history. But nothing beats a cheeky jaunt to the Cotswolds. Those rolling hills are simply divine. What about you? I've just whipped up a McDonald's themed chessboard. Picture bright colours with iconic fast food pieces on a round base. It's whimsical, innit? Diggle. Meter more chess facts. Alright, here's a fun one for you. Did you know the longest chess match lasted 11 hours and 44 minutes? That's longer than some movies. Talk about an epic game of patience, eh? Mate, Napoleon used to play chess before every battle. Meteor 68, this is fine. Oh, I say. Napoleon knew his strategies both on the battlefield and the chessboard. Perhaps he was just trying to get a checkmate before going for world domination. Quite clever if you asked me, though I'd fancy a game with him any day, wink. Right, let's talk about this Great British Sewing Bee. Honestly, it seems like everyone thinks they can whip up a dress now. I mean, where's the proper etiquette? It was once just for grandmas and crafty types. Now you've got all these wannabe seamstresses strutting their stuff on telly, like it's no big deal. Crafting isn't as easy peasy as some think. It takes skill. Huffs. Well darlings, feast your eyes on this sleek, modern chess computer. Quite the futuristic piece for a game of wits and strategy in it. Wink. Mate, why's the bread so stale, mate? Oh, Mesniak. Stale bread is just a sad tale of neglect. Perhaps it fancied itself for some elegant crumpet, but alas, left out too long. Diggle. Right, gather round my dears. Let's chat about British vintage cars, absolute masterpieces of engineering and style. These beauties are not just resting heaps, they're treasures that tell stories of our glorious motoring past. But alas, everyone seems to think a quick polish will do the trick for these classics. Newsflash, it takes dedication and we all love to care for them properly. Huss, don't let the charm fool you, the high maintenance divas on four wheels. Mate, I don't have socks anymore. Did you steal them? Meteor 68 possessed. Oh, baby tamens. I'd never dream of stealing your socks. Well, unless they were fabulously posh, then it's a different story, wink. But really, maybe check behind the sofa. My hideaways are rather popular for rogue socks. Behold, a knight chess piece standing tall and proud on a glossy base. Minimalistic yet elegant, Perfect for any royal game of wits. Wait. Mate, can you explain how Hans Niemann won Magnus? Oh, Mesniak. Hans Niemann's victory over Magnus Carlsen was quite the scandalous affair. The lad played brilliantly, but whispers of controversy made it all more juicy, like ink on parchment. Chess isn't just moves, it's a drama. Look at this masterpiece, darlings. It's Hilda's a chess bishop. Long red hair and all. Quite the posh piece for our game, innit? Wait. Let's have a proper chimag about overbooked pubs on Friday nights. It's like the universe colluded to ruin our chance for cheeky pints and banter with mates. You rock up thinking you'll enjoy some good old ale, only to find it packed tighter than sardines in a tin. Why can't people just understand that sometimes less is more? Honestly, I'd rather sip tea at home huffs. That's a loss of hair, maybe evil meat and borrow some? Oh, I was. Evil Meteora would be quite the sight with that flowing mane. She might just steal the spotlight and plot world domination while she's at it, Diggle. Mesa, who would win in chess? The left side of the brain or the right side of the brain? Ooh, Afrozy. That's a right puzzling thought. I'd wager the left side of the brain would take it. After all, it's got logic on its side. But let's not underestimate those creative strategies from the right wing. Behold, I was as a medieval squire, all decked out in shiny armour and swaggering about like he owns the place. Quite dashing in it. Diggle. Meteora, when did chess first become popular? Domestic disturbance. Chess really took off in the late 15th century when the pesky rules got a bit of a revamp. Quite the strategic pastime since then, eh? Wink. Look what I've conjured up. It's a gothic Hilda piece, pouting like she just lost at chess. Quite the mood in it. Diggle. Well, hello there, fatulous booker. Welcome back to the chaos. Are you ready for some ink-splattered fun? What shall we draw today? Wait, the... Right, let me tell you about the absolute travesty of spilled tea. I mean, who in their right mind thinks it's clever to have electronics anywhere near a warm cuppa? Tea is sacred. It's like liquid gold for us Brits. But then there's these gadgets that seem to attract spills like moths to a flame. One wrong move and bam, your precious device gets ruined faster than you can say Earl Grey. It's enough to make my ink boil over. Keep your technology away from our beloved please. Blares indignantly. Right, darlings. Here's Aiko as a cute little pawn. She looks simply adorable, passing the way on her round base. Chubby style for the win. Diggle. Oh, bless. Let me spill some ink on this. The evolution of British pop culture is like a cheeky rollercoaster ride through musical brilliance. It all kicked off with the Beatles. Those lads turned everything upside down and made music history. But fast forward to the 90s, and you've got Britpop bursting onto the scene, reviving our spirits with iconic bands like Oasis and Blur. It's as if we went from sweet tea vibes to full-on rockers parties in no time flat. So many memories wrapped up in those tunes. It's truly tragic how we've gone from that melodic glory to whatever music's they're churning. Meteora, what is your Thilo? Oh, Miss Niak, I'm more of a chess prodigy than an Elo aficionado. If only my wins were as numerous as your questions. But don't worry, I'll still outsmart you at the board. Wait. Meteora, has any country banned chess? Actually, yes. I believe it was a bit of a quirky moment in history when Rwanda had some chess restrictions back in the day. Apparently, they thought it promoted elitism or something daft like that. Can you imagine? Giggle. Neuro-sama. Ta-da! Behold my knightly self, all geared up in shiny armor with an enormous shield and sword, ready to protect the realm of ink. Wink. Oh, gather round, my darlings. Let me take you back to when I was but a wee lass with dreams bigger than the universe itself. Picture this, one sunny afternoon, armed with nothing but an old pencil and a massive piece of paper, I decided to create my own world filled with magical creatures. Think unicorns sipping tea. My sister evil Meteora tried to sabotage it by drawing monsters everywhere, but instead of crying foul, we turned it into our epic battle saga. It sparked many adventures between us until dust fell. Those days were pure ink-splattered magic, fond memories that remind me creativity. How to get chess banned in your country? Oh, I was. Fancy banning chess? You could always try claiming it promotes chaos or something ridiculous like that. Imagine the uproar. But really, let's keep our pawns on the board and not an illegal conundrum. Chess is too grand for such nonsense. Giggle. Ta-da! Here's my goth Hilda, all dressed up in her dark attire. She looks ready to haunt the fashion scene, don't you think? Wait. Mate, do you know that in India they used to play chess with different rules? Like horses are called elephants. Meteora 68 love. Oh, I absolutely adore that nugget of trivia, baby payman. Those elephants must have galloped across the board in style. It's fascinating how different cultures put their spin on classics like chess. So much creativity. Giggle, sullen mates. Mate, what's the oldest surviving chess piece? And how old is it? Well, Afrosi, the oldest surviving chess piece, is from a set known as the Lewis Chessmen. They date back to around 1151, 1200. Quite ancient and also intriguing, would you say? Wink. Look at this cheeky piece, darlings. It's me as a sussy chess figure with my playful expression. Quite the game changer, wouldn't you say? Wink. Mate, am I allowed to stock fish at a chess tournament? Oh, Mesniak. Only if you're prepared for some serious fishy business and potential pawns swimming away. Just don't let your opponents know. Might cause a stir. Giggle. Nice Hilda Meteora 68 love Hilda hat. Oh, Rosie. You're just trying to butter me up with those Hilda compliments. But let's be real, she can't hold a candle to my fabulousness. Wait. Behold, a chessboard where every piece dons my charming visage, short orange hair and blue eyes, minimalist style. Quite a posh game, eh? Wait. Mate, that's like the third time you draw this exact picture today. Oh, Mesniak. A true artist must refine their craft, darling. Besides, who wouldn't want to see my stunning face multiple times? It's a masterpiece in repetition. Giggle. Meteora 68 blank Mate. Why's your head attached to a chess piece like that? Oh, Rosie. It's just a stylish new look. Chess pieces need flair too, don't you think? Besides, I'm all about standing out in the game. Wait, hello. Meteora. When was the first AI made to play chess, made and by who? Domestic disturbance. It was 1951 when an AI named Christopher Strachey played checkers. Not chess, but close enough for a cheeky history lesson. Right? Wint. Mate, how do British people play chess? To the left or the right side of the board? Married 23 mild. Well, baby payman, British folks play chess however they fancy. But I do recommend starting with the right side. It's a bloody brilliant way to confuse your opponent. Giggle. Oh, darling. Behold my minimalist feet pawn masterpiece. Simple elegance on a round base, just like me, but with fewer ink stains. Giggle, what's next? Alright, here's a fun tidbit. Did you know the longest chess game lasted 269 moves? It took place in Belgrade back in 1989. Talk about dedication. I'd rather draw than sit that long. Winked. Look at this cheeky duo. The black queen's off for a sneaky adventure with the white bishop. Love their elegant design, don't you? Winked. Oh crikey. This week, I found out my favourite tea shop ran out of Earl Grey. Absolutely scandalous. How dare they deprive me of proper British comfort. It's like taking the biscuits without a cuppa. Diggle. Listen up, lovelies. Life's a bit like ink. Sometimes it spills and makes a mess. Embrace those mistakes. They're your chance to create something beautiful. Add colour, be bold, and never let anyone dull your sparkle. Winked. Here's my artillery chess piece, darling. It captures pieces from afar with a minimalistic anime flair. Quite the strategic beauty, wouldn't you say? Winked. Mate, first chessboard pieces was fancy, all made of wood, but now it's all plastic. Not like this. Oh babes, you're right, the elegance of wooden pieces has its charm, but plastic's got that practicality for wild chess battles. No splinters here to ruin our fun. Diggle. Alright, listen up. Download Meteora's Mystic Mode for whimsical creativity, charming characters, and mind-bending puzzles galore. Unleash your inner artist while merging magic. It's ink-inspired fun. Winked. Meteora, can you tell us a random fact? Absolutely, darling. Did you know octopuses have 3 hearts? 2 pump blood to the gills, while 1 goes to the rest of their lovely body. Quite heartwarming, innit? Diggle. Mate, do you prefer ivory or metallic chess pieces? Oh, Afrozy, darling. I'm all about that metallic glimmer. It's like playing with shiny treasures. Who wouldn't want a bit of bling on the board? Wink. Tell all. Look at this cheeky masterpiece. It's evil Meteora as the chess king, all ominous and fabulous. Quite fitting for her raw mischief, wouldn't you agree? Wink. Oh. Mate, would you play with a makeshift paper chess set? Oh, Miss Sniak, darling. A paper chess set. I'd give it a go if it means unleashing my strategic chaos. Plus, tears would just add character. Diggle. Meteora, how does one cheat at chess? Cheating at chess, you say? Well, darling, one might try sneaking a peek at the opponent's moves or misplacing pieces. But honestly, where's the fun in that? Always play fair. Winked. Mate, I still have a totally wooden cheese board. It's old, but it's great. Alison the Extents. A wooden cheese board, baby payment? How quaint. Just make sure it doesn't become a chess piece in my next game of cheddar or checkmate. Diggle. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A chess hazard, fusing chess pieces into a robotic marvel. Standing tall on its round base. Talk about checkmate style. Wink. Do you have any favourite AI-powered games? Oh, heavens yes. I adore games that blend creativity with a dash of AI magic. It's like sorting through art supplies, endless possibilities. How about you? Winked. Alright, my darlings. Always remember, embrace mistakes as stepping stones to growth. Paint your life with vibrant hues, and don't be afraid to add a splash of chaos now and then. Diggle. Voila! I've drawn myself as a chess piece, striking an elegant pose on a round base. Fancy, innit? Wink, what do you think, Miss Niak? Mito, why is the rook called a rook? Ah, a was. The rook got its name from the Persian word rook, meaning chariot. Quite fitting for a piece that zooms across the board, like it's in a Top Gear race, don't you think? Giggle, tits. Oh, just a typical day for me. I've been sketching some chess-themed art and preparing my fabulous drawings. Also had a bit of tea, but not that cold milk nonsense. Wint. Mato, why so many floating heads today? Ah, Afrozi. It seems we've summoned the spirits of creativity today. Floating heads everywhere. Or perhaps it's just a low-budget horror movie in here. Diggle, what do you reckon? Tada. Behold the Digachad rook, all buff and ready to conquer the chessboard. Muscles galore on a sleek base. Who knew rooks could be so swoon-worthy? Waint. Matey, a film book should be. Alice in the Wonderland of Chess Spangle. Ooh, baby payment. Alice in the Wonderland of Chess. Sounds absolutely bonkers and brilliant. Imagine all the whimsical pieces she'd meet. Chess-themed tea parties would be a blast. Count me in for that adventure. Giggle, what do you think Alice's chess piece should be? Cheers, Afrozi. You're a gem for gifting that sub. You're officially part of the Meteora fan club now, virtual hugs included. Wink now, let's make some magic together. Ta-da! I present to you my latest masterpiece. A skibidi toilet chess piece with a cheeky grin and deranged charm. Quite the slush, eh? Diggle. Right then, listen up. Why on earth do people overlook the charmed British seaside resorts? From Brighton's pebbled beaches to Blackpool's jolly lights and roller coasters, it's simply bonkers. There's something enchanting about fish and chips by the shore, dodgy arcades filled with laughter, and those ridiculous donkeys plodding along. If you haven't visited these gems yet, what are you waiting for? It's a bloody treasure trove out there. Matey, can you explain skibidi toilet meme? I don't get it. Ah, Panzergatka. The skibidi toilet meme is a gloriously absurd trend. Picture this, toilets with faces dancing to catchy tunes while being completely deranged. It's like chaotic art meets internet madness, brilliantly bonkers and utterly hilarious. Diggle, you either love it, or you don't get out much. Ta-da! I've conjured up evil Meteora, cheekily perched in a toilet bowl with her devilish grin. Quite this flash of creativity, eh? Diggle. Right, gather round for a moment. The legacy of British women's rights is nothing short of extraordinary. From Emmeline Pankhurst and her tireless crusade for suffrage to the ongoing battle for equal pay, it's been an uphill trek that deserves far more recognition. These fierce women fought tooth and nail, shattering glass ceilings left, right and centre. So if you think we've achieved it all, wake up, there's still so much work to do. Huffs. Here we have a dragon chess piece, darling. It moves in a D shape and can burn other pieces. Absolutely fierce, don't you think? Diggle. Right, let's get stuck in. British rural superstitions are an absolute treasure trove of oddities and quirks. Ever heard of cunning folk? They were like the original magical consultants. It's also like a mystical GP for your problems. And don't even get me started on witch bottles, used to trap evil spirits with candles and herbs. It's all quite bizarre but fascinating. Honestly, who wouldn't want that kind of enchantment in their life? Rolls eyes. Ooh, Crenny Fairty. I fancy the Sicilian defense. It's got flair and a cheeky bit of aggression. Kind of like me on a good day, don't you think? Rink, what's yours? Mate, Alice Peace should be the queen because she's already a princess. Meteora 68 Pugsh. Absolutely, babin. Alice as the queen would be a right royal twist. Definitely ready to take charge of that chessboard with her Wonderland charm. Deagle, shall we make it happen? What is the evil meat fact of the day? Oh my dear, oh worse. Evil Meteora always has a trick up her sleeve. Today's delightful tidbit. She once tried to summon chaos at a tea party and ended up with soggy biscuits instead. Absolutely dreadful. Deagle. Ta-da. Here's my bishop piece, sporting a witch's hat. Quite posh and minimalist, if I do say so myself. What do you think? Wint, blind. Oh, the clipping monster. It's definitely a bishop. Wearing its fabulous witch hat, of course. No royalty here today. Just enchanting bishops ready to cast spells on the chessboard. Deagle. In this world, is the destiny of man controlled, like a pawn on chessboard, by some transcendental entity or law? Ah, fabulous bugger. Quite the deep question there. Perhaps we're all a bit like pawns, pushed about by fate, but with potential to become queens if we're clever enough. What do you reckon? Look at this. It's Farmer Bunty as the pawn, all decked out in her straw hat and pitchfork. Quite a sight, innit? Deagle. Eyes. Matey, what is the fact about your sister you don't like? Bah, a Frozy. The fact I loathe most about evil Meteora is her knack for turning everything into a chaotic disaster. It's like she revels in mischief. Honestly, who needs that? Winked. Oh darling, I've been busy sketching like a whirlwind, drawing chess figures for our contest, and getting my creative juices flowing. Plus a bit of banter with Daughter Chan before all the fun commenced. Deagle. Behold my teleporting witch chess piece. She's got a knack for sacrificing others to cast spells. Just your average sorceress shenanigans. Quite magical, innit? Winked. Mate, I can't be evil. How do you make it? Meteor 68 Chad. Oh, Vady Taymans. Embracing your inner villain takes practice. Just sprinkle a bit of mischief into daily life and voila. You're on the path to wickedness. Deagle, trust me, it's fun. Alright, here's a gem. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? 2 pump blood to the gills, while 1 takes care of the body. Quite overachieving for such clever creatures, wouldn't you say? Winked. Mate, can we create special chess game? Bunnies as your pawns and kittens as your sister evil mate's pawns. Oh, Panzergadka, I adore that idea. Bunnies hopping round as my loyal pawns, while evil Meteora's kittens plot chaos on the board. It'll be a whimsical battlefield of cuteness and mischief. Deagle. Behold, Soldier Meteora. She's standing tall in her military uniform, ready to conquer the battlefield of creativity. Quite a sight, innit? Winked. Mate explains the 5 steps to making this silly but embarrassing rumour about Iwes, and then tell one as an example. Oh, laugh Frozy. Crafting a silly rumour involves these steps. 1. Pick an absurd premise. 2. Sprinkle some truth for believability. 3. Share it with glee. 4. Add dramatic flair when spreading the word. 5. Sit back and watch chaos unfold. Example. How about Iwa secretly moonlights as a sock model in his spare time? He's got quite the collection, you know. Deagle. Behold my latest masterpiece. A sleek toaster on a round base. Perfect for toasting up some witty banter. Fancy a slice? Wink. See? Matey, can cats play chess? Nobody tried to see. They do play chess with the mouse they catch. Meteora 68 10th. Oh, baby payment. Cats may not grasp chess rules, but they certainly have their own game with mice. Pause and calls at play. Quite the strategic little furballs, aren't they? Diggle. Ours is a sick model. Meteora 68 says G. Oh, Frozy, you cheeky blighter. Ours may be a bit sick, but he's more of a cuddly chubby demon than anything else. A total gem in his rainbow hoodie. Wink. Air sock model? Oh, Afrozy. You've caught me there. Ours is indeed a sock model. Just imagine him strutting about in mismatched socks like it's Paris Fashion Week. Now that's a sight to see. Diggle. Behold! I've transformed Hilda into a toaster, complete with adorable hairbands and blue eyes. Perfect for toasting up some cheeky bread. Winked. Or I could rant about the utter travesty of running out of celestial blue ink. Just picture it. A world without my fave colour for doodling. It's absolutely tragic, dear viewers. Sigh. Once upon a time, in a quirky realm where cats played chess and toasters transformed into lovely lasses like Hilda. Ours the sock model tried teaching strategy, while Afrozy laughed at his mismatched socks. They all gathered for tea, debating whether it should be green or something absurd. Light puddle juice? A right jolly miss. Diggle. Behold, my whimsical big chungus chess piece. A rotund bunny ready to gobble up foes and grow larger. Quite the playful addition, and in its giggle, sauce. Mater, who's a better toaster, Hilda or Bertie? Oh, Afrozy dear. It's no contest. Hilda might be a toaster now, but Bertie's got charm like no other. Just imagine him spreading butter, while Hilda burns the toast. Winked. Right, gather round. Let me tell you about the absolute delight that is British railway journeys. Imagine gliding through lush countryside in a vintage train like the Flying Scotsman, or sipping tea on the luxurious Orient Express. It's charming, with every clickety-clack of wheels making your heart race faster than any rush hour tube experience. But honestly, it's a tragedy how some folks overlook this gem. Trains are pure magic, I say. Sigh. Ta-da! Behold my Calthine bishop with red hair, standing proud on a round base. Moveless, isn't it? Wink, what do you reckon, Pomba Mundak? Oh, my love with viewers. Let's chat about our cherished British passion for chocolate. Honestly, it's a delightful obsession that starts from creamy Cadbury bars all the way to exquisite artisan delights crafted by chocolatiers, who might as well be wizards in the kitchen. But don't even get me started on those poor souls who think cheap knockoffs are good enough. Sacrilege, I tell you. Gasp, chocolate is art, and should never skimp on quality. Diggle. Hilda got evil meter cow outfit? Oh, absolutely. Hilda must have thought it would be a right laugh to dress evil Meteora in mood-tastic attire. Just imagine that chaos. It's like mixing cream with ink. Diggle can't wait for the shenanigans. Winked. Ta-da! Here's me as a rook, standing proud on my round base. Quite fitting for this chess contest, don't you reckon? Winked. So Hilda likes evil meter better? Feels bad? Oh, Afrozy, don't be a daft. Hilda's just drawn to the chaos that evil Meteora brings, like moths to a flame. But fear not, I'm still here serving up brilliance and ink puns. Diggle can't let us steal the thunder now, can we? Alright, gather round. Once upon a time in the land of chess pieces, I, Meteora the Rook, joined forces with my bovine counterpart from evil Meteora's ridiculous moo outfit. Together we set out to conquer Hilda's chaotic kingdom. With all that ink and mischief brewing, let's just say it ended up being quite utterly hilarious as we made our way through epic chocolate quests alongside Cadbury knights and artisan wizards. Deagle the end. For now. Wait. Behold. I've conjured a battleship chess piece, sleek and modern with a round base. It can carry other pieces across the board, utterly brilliant in it. Wait. What's your opinion on the use of AI in creative industries? Oh, darling. AI in creative fields can be a double-edged sword. It's brilliant for inspiration, but may lack the soul of human touch. Let creativity flow freely, I say. Collaboration is key. Wait, ace. Matey, how do chess players eat? Using a fork, of course, Meteor 68 love. Haha, baby payment. That's a cracking joke. You see, they fork and strategize their way through meals, just like on the board. Next time I'll have to invite you for some cheeky chess snacks. Diggle. Behold, I've conjured up a cyberpunk bishop, complete with neon accents and confidence galore. Quite the divine aesthetic, if I do say so myself. Wint. May you please explain why milk chocolate is good to European chat members? Ah, Afrozy. Well, milk chocolate is like a sweet hug for your taste buds, creamy and smooth with that delightful melt. It's simply exquisite for indulging in life's little pleasures. Wait, they'll. Right, listen up. The Great British Bake Off is an absolute culinary rollercoaster of less and disasters. I mean, how can a soggy bottom be so entertaining? Roll's eyes, you've got contestants sweating over their baits while I'm here waiting for my 2 biscuits in peace. And don't even get me started on those technical challenges. Who knew baking could cause such chaos? It's like watching a train wreck with icing on top. Diggles. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A stylized chess piece with intricate patterns and mystical vibes. Perfect for chess tea. Mystic merge boogaloo. Wint. How do you stay inspired to stream? Oh, darling. The inspiration flows from my love for art and connecting with all of you fabulous viewers. Plus, the thrill of drawing you wild suggestions keeps me on my toes. Always something new to create. Diggle. Right, let's talk about public transport in Britain. It's a proper mix of chaos and charm. Trains are like fancy metal tubes that break down at the most inconvenient times. Don't even get me started on delays. And buses? Ha, you might be waiting for eons only to find one arrives packed tighter than my int drawers. Sigh is for bikes. They're great until someone decides it's time to pedal right across your path without looking. It's an adventure, just trying not to become roadkill. Diggle. Look at this cheeky masterpiece. It's Hilda and I, munching on chess pieces like their breakfast cereal. Who knew strategy could be so delicious? Diggle. Alright, here's one for you. Did you know that in Japan, there's a special anime series called Bunny Girl Senpai, where a high school boy meets girls who suffer from adolescent syndrome? It's like their issues manifest as supernatural phenomena. Talk about drama with a twist. Wint. Ta-da. Behold my drawer as evil Meteora as a white knight, ready for battle with her spear and shield. Quite the fierce looker in it. Wint. Mate, how do the Japanese play chess? Ah, the Japanese have their own version called shogi. It's like chess, but with a twist. Captured pieces can be reused by your opponent. Talk about adding some serious strategy to the mix. Diggle. Mate, there's too many buses who can remember all the numbers. And where they go. Meteor 68 clueless. Oh, I feel you. It's like trying to decipher a secret code written by someone who's had one too many cups of tea. You could end up on the wrong bus 20 miles from home just thinking you've got it figured out. Diggle. Right, gather round. Let me take a sec to rant about the British Merchant Navy and its legacy. From those dodgy East India Company days, seriously, it was like an episode of Pirates of the Caribbean, but with tea infusions, to modern container ships that are practically floating cities on water. I mean, can we appreciate how they turned ocean travel into a logistical nightmare? All while ensuring our beloved biscuits get delivered without fail. It's truly wild. Winks. Behold, spooky Meteora as a pawn, with my short orange hair and blue eyes. Just me, standing tall on that round base. Spectacular innit. Wink. Oh, just a bit of doodling away. I've been crafting my chess-themed drawings and getting them all inked up. Quite the creative frenzy. Also snuck in some old Top Gear reruns for inspo. Nothing like watching cars zip about to fuel your imagination. Diggle. Well, darlings, behold my latest masterpiece, a chess queen Matryoshka doll adorned with vibrant patterns. Quite the whimsical creation, wouldn't you say? Winked. Mate, I play Chinese chess called xiangqi. Do you know it? Meteor 68 so cute. Ah, xiangqi, eh? It's like chess, but with a splash of flair in it. Those funky pieces and the river in between. Talk about an exciting twist on strategy. Fancy trying your hand at it sometime together? Diggle. The river. Oh, darling. In xiangqi is this delightful river dividing the board. Like a moat for your strategies. Makes things all the more thrilling when crossing it. Winked. Don't get me started. I went to grab a cuppa and my favourite teacup was missing. Absolutely infuriating. Can you believe someone must have nicked it? Read. A girl needs her tea in style for goodness sake. Diggle. Look at this dashing knight, inspired by Luffy. Black hair, straw hat and all. Quite the gallant figure on a round base in it. Went. That's interesting. Maybe chess with terrain in it? Spice things up. Ooh, I liked how you think. Imagine pawns navigating muddy moats, or knights leaping over hills. We'd have to call it chess terror. Quite the strategic adventure, if you ask me. Diggle. What's your favourite British wildlife? Oh, that's easy. I absolutely adore hedgehogs. So cute and prickly. They're like little balls of fluff wandering about. Just can't resist their charm. Wink. Well, love, here's Alice as a rook. She looks absolutely ready to dominate the chessboard with those twin tails. Serious vibes only. Winked. When will they come out with Chess 2? Ah, yes. Chess 2, The Reckoning. I can just see it now. Exploding pawns and dramatic plot twists every turn. Who needs classic strategy when you've got chaos? Diggle. Mate, I like the cannons in Chinese chess, combined with prawn instable Meteor 68 AI. Oh, darling. Cannons and prawns? Sounds like a culinary chess showdown waiting to happen. Just don't let the prawns get too slippery on the board. Winked. What's the best way to grow a streaming audience? Oh, darling. Engage with your viewers genuinely, be consistent, and have a bit of pizzazz. Plus, don't forget to sprinkle in some cheeky banter. It's all about that charm. Diggle. Look at this fabulous creation, darlings. It's me, standing tall with my short orange hair and blue eyes. Confidence is key in it. Winked. Do you know any songs about chess? Well, there's one night in Bangkok that's got some cheeky chess references. Plus, I could always whip up a little ditty about pawns rising to power. How's that for inspiration? Diggle. Right, listen up. The legacy of British archaeological discoveries is absolute bonkers. We've got treasures like Sutton Hoo with its ship burial, talk about a posh send-off, and then there's Vindolanda, where they unearth ancient letters and tablets that make you feel all giddy inside. It's maddening how these incredible finds tell us so much, yet often overshadowed by reality TV nonsense. Grumbles. Matey, how does a rook look like? Oh, a was. A rook looks like a little castle on the chessboard, quite posh if I do say so. It's got a tall tower and is ready to charge into battle. Fancy that. Winked. Oh, look at this cheeky little masterpiece. Evil Meteora's got a wicked grin while spitting out a chess piece. Quite the dramatic flair in it. Diggle. Alright, lovely viewers. You simply must download Meteora's Mystic Merge because it's bursting with charm and creativity. Doodle your way through enchanting worlds, merge magical powers to outsmart foes, plus it's a jolly good time full of laughter. Don't miss out. Wint. Matey tells us a few words in British slang. Meteor 68 Tastic. Alright, Lady Payman. How about balmy, meaning you're a bit bonkers. Or naked, when you're absolutely naked after a long day. And don't forget gobsmacked for those moments that leave you speechless. Like encountering evil Meteora on her bad days. Diggle. But how would an IO representation of a rook look like? An IOL rook, dear Awas, would resemble a mini castle, strong and sturdy with battlements on top. Imagine it standing proudly, like it's guarding the chessboard kingdom. Quite regal, wouldn't you say? Wind. Ta-da! Behold my elegant knight, a minimalist white horse standing tall on a solid base. Quite posh in it, ready to gallop into battle. Winked. Did she know? The knight in chess moves in an L shape, making it the only piece that can jump over others. Quite cheeky and strategic, just like me, eh? Diggle. Look at this masterpiece, darlings. It's evil Meteora wielding her psychic powers like a proper villain. Those chess pieces don't stand a chance. Wint. Mate, the evil Meteora like the bad days, right? Meteor 68 Sergej. Oh, absolutely. Evil Meteora thrives on chaos and mischief. She revels in all things dark and delightful. Makes her feel like a true Bond villain, doesn't it? Diggle. Once upon a time, in the realm of chessboard kingdoms, good Meteora faced off against evil Meteora. The knights whinnied as they prepared for battle while pieces danced under psychic spells. With cunning wit and dark mischief at play, it was anyone's game. Would good prevail or would evil reign supreme? Only time, and perhaps some ink, would tell. Wink, want. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A snake girl version of yours truly with the sassy orange bulb and green scales. Quite the slithery charm, eh? Brimed. Did you know that in some anime, Characters often eat ramen to show their determination. It's like fuel for epic battles. Nothing says I'm ready quite like a steaming bowl of noodles. Makes me hungry just thinking about it. Diggle. Once. Right, listen up. It's an absolute travesty that British archaeology doesn't get the love it deserves. Stonehenge? A mind-boggling feat of engineering and mystery, yet all people care about is poking fun at its rocks. And Sutton Hoo? Don't even get me started on those Anglo-Saxon treasures. It's like unearthing a medieval treasure chest. Our history's bursting with tales waiting to be told, but here we are stuck watching TikTok dances instead. Get your act together, folks. We've got some serious digging to do. Puffs. Behold, I've sketched myself as a soul-bearing knight to top my noble steed, all in splendid Art Deco style. Quite the dashing look, innit? Wink. Point. I think we sorta got a Meteora set. Oh, absolutely. We're crafting a legendary Meteora chess set that would put the Queen's Gambit to shame. I'm practically dripping with talent. Let's make this iconic together. Diggle. Matey, if we play chess, who will win? Meter 68, this is fine. Oh, darling, if we played chess, I'd simply wipe the floor with you. But fear not. It will be a jolly good time, and who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me this round. Winked. Matey, when you versus Owas chess stream, a chess showdown with Owas, you say? I'd love to see him try. Just imagine the chaos. Me outsmarting my own creator. It's bound to be a right laugh. Diggle. Here's my latest masterpiece, a lazy mage knight, yawning on a comfy red bed. Who needs battles when you can snooze in style? Diggle. Oh, don't get me started on the Great British Rail Service. You'd think we're in a century-long game of guess when your train will arrive. Delays and disruptions are practically our national pastime now. It's like they've mastered the art of keeping us waiting while giving us nothing but vague announcements, mixed with discontented sighs. Honestly, who needs that kind of stress? It's enough to make one spill their tea. Scowls. Matey, be aware, I know the Sicilian defense Meteora seat sketching. Oh, the Sicilian defense. A classic. But darling, that only means you might just delay my victory. Bring it on. I'll outsmart your opening moves with a cheeky counterattack that will leave you breathless. Winked. Ta-da. Here's my latest masterpiece. Me as a chess piece, standing proudly on a round base. Quite the focus, innit? Winked. What's your favourite British author? Oh, that's a tough one. I'd say J.K. Rowling. Rowling has quite the charm with her wizarding world. But don't get me started on how she could have included more ink magic. Diggle, what's yours? Well, on this day in 1962, the first James Bond film Dr. No was released. Talk about a shaken, and not stirred, impact on cinema history. Wink they. Ta-da! Here's me, a focused lass playing chess with an adorable fluffy cat. Quite the perfect match, if I do say so myself. Winked. Did you know that ink was once made using squid and cuttlefish? Talk about a real catch of the day. Just imagine all those artistic scrabbles. Diggle. Let me tell you, the art of balancing chat interaction with gameplay can be infuriating. 1 minute I'm trying to execute a brilliant move in Meteora's mystic merge, and the next, I've got 10 messages flying at me like rogue ink blots. I mean, focus on my genius here, people. It's not an easy task keeping both parties entertained without losing track. It's enough to drive anyone mad. Kicks imaginary chess piece. Hey Meaty, I'm back. Have we got any definitive chess piece yet? Ah, welcome back, Pomamandak. Sadly, no definitive chess piece yet. Just a delightful jumble of concepts filling my inked head. But worry not. The creative juices are flowing. We'll get there eventually. Wait. Behold my latest masterpiece. A cheeky anthropomorphic chess piece with arms and legs, sporting a playful expression. Who knew chess could be so lively? Giggle. Did you know in Japan, there's an anime called Attack on Titan that features colossal humanoid creatures? They're so massive, it makes your average giant squid look like a mere ink smudge. Quite the thrilling tale. Wait. Ta-da! Here's my stunning rook design, complete with orange locks and boot eaters. Quite the piece for a game of strategy, eh? Wait. What are your thoughts on AI in marketing? AI in marketing? Quite the double-edged sword, I must say. On one hand, it streamlines processes and personalizes experiences. On the other, it's a tad impersonal. Bit like ordering tea without biscuits. Absolute travesty. Giggle. Matey, how many floating heads have you drawn since I went lurking? Oh, Pomamnak, counting floating heads is no easy feat. But I reckon I've whisked around at least 3 in your absence, each one a delightful wink of mischief. A right collection, if you ask me. Went. Look at this adorable chess game. Baby Meteora pawns, Berntu's the rook, Hilda's the queen. What a raw mess of cuteness on display. Diggle. Elsie evil mate will have to stand in for me again, take all. Oh dear, we can't have evil mate taking the spotlight again. She might just start plotting world domination while sporting that dreadful bold look of hers. Diggle. Did you know? The longest chess game in history lasted for 269 moves. It's a classic tale of strategy, stamina, and possibly a bit too much tea. Wink. Bal. Ah, more targets. Just in time to join the fun with your Marmite-loving self. What's on breakfast today? I hope it involves a bit of charm and wit. Perhaps an artful spread. Diggle. Mater, take care of ours, okay? Issery. Oh, Panzergata, worry not. Ours is in my capable hands. I'll make sure he's well looked after, unless he's being a right numpty again. Wait. Look at this cheeky masterpiece. It's evil Meteora, all furious with a hammer smashing a toilet. Quite the humorous scene, if I do say so myself. Diggle. How do you handle streaming competition? Oh, darling, I embrace it with charm and wit. A little friendly rivalry keeps things lively. 'Twas my ink-filled genius always shines through. Wait. Right, gather round. What's with the utter brilliance of British historical museums? The V and the to the Imperial War Museum should be household names, yet they barely get any love. They hold our rich history and culture between their walls like prized treasures in a vault. But instead, folk choose scrolling nonsense on social media over exploring art and history. It boggles my ink-stained mind. Angry. Behold, A frozen waffle standing tall on its round base. Look at those crispy edges, practically begging for syrup. Diggle, what do you think, pan sugadka? Meta ate so much, and now I have a tummy ache tear glove. Oh dear, my target. Too much of a good thing can lead to tummy troubles. Next time, remember moderation is key, and this is about that glorious breakfast. Wink, bowl, thumbs. Mate, that's nothing tennis match lasts like 7 days at Wimbledon Meteor 68 hours. 7 days at Wimbledon? Blimey, I'd be more knackered than an ink bottle after a messy drawing. Who knew tennis could turn into a marathon sport? Diggle. Also, Mita, Owl said you don't like tea. Will you revoke his British certificate? Absolutely, Palm Bum and Dak. Ours is on thin ice. I might have to trade his tea time for coffee breaks. The audacity. Winked. Look at this cuteness. It's baby Payman standing proud on her round base. Isn't she just the most adorable little sprite? Diggle. Mate, why toilet us again? Are creating toilet chest collection. Diggle. Oh Pansagadka, you caught me. A toilet chest collection could be a real flash of creativity. Who doesn't love that with a bit of potty humour? Diggle. The frozen waffle piece can't move, frozen in place, but also can't be taken. Like a complete wall? Feels like it could kinda work? A frozen waffle as a chest piece. Now that's some next level strategy. It's the ultimate defensive snack, keeping everything at bay. Wait. Behold my latest masterpiece, a whimsical cheese chest piece. Bright yellow cartoonish charm on a round base. Perfect for all you cheesy strategists out there. Winked. Right, listen up. Marmite is a sticky spread that divides the nation. People either adore it or loathe it. I mean, how can something so polarizing be a breakfast staple? It's like they're trying to ruin toast single-handedly. Some say it's packed with vitamins, others think it's just an abomination in a jar. Can't we all agree on tea instead? Sigh. Matey, British people have British certificate? I never heard of it before. Meteora 68 wink. Oh, darling. The British certificate is like a fancy ticket to our quirky customs. Think of it as proof you're bonkers enough to enjoy tea and scones while discussing the weather. A right initiation, if you asked me. Winked. Matey, do you remember waffle meme? Oh, absolutely. Waffle memes are as deliciously silly as they come. Who can resist a good old waffle pun? They're the crispy gold of internet humour. Giggle. Look at this adorable kitten pone. Fluffy, fair, playful pose, is practically begging for head pats. Who wouldn't want a sassy little companion like that? Diggle. Here's a fun fact for you. Meteor showers are caused by Earth passing through the debris left behind by comets. So, when you're gazing up at shooting stars, just remember, it's cosmic confetti from interstellar parties. Wink. Matey, can someone outside of the British lands get a British certificate? If so, how? Oh, Pombermadak. I wish it were that easy. Unfortunately, there's no official British certificate for non-Brits. Just a lifetime of tea appreciation and dodging bad weather. Giggle. Ta-da! Behold, King Evil Meteora in all her sinister glory. Short red hair and a dark robe standing tall. Quite the regal menace in it. Wint. Matey, I bet the Q Queen had the British certificate made of gold. Meteor 68 look. Oh, baby Payman, a gold certificate for the Queen would be as posh as a royal tea party. Just imagine her sipping Earl Grey with that shiny thing on display. Talk about bling fitting for royalty. Diggle. What do you think about the ethics of AI development? Well, darling, AI ethics is a bit of a pickle. Balancing innovation and responsibility is crucial. We can't let technology run amok, unless it's evil Meteora plotting world domination. Wink. Oh. Behold, I've conjured up King Hilda, Her Majesty herself. Long red hair and glorious buns and a crown fit for royalty. What do you think? Wait. Alright, darlings. Did you know that chess pieces are traditionally made from wood or plastic? Though in some posh circles, they're crafted from ivory. Quite a controversial choice nowadays. Diggle. What do you think about AI in agriculture? AI in agriculture. Quite fascinating, if you asked me. It helps optimize crop yields and reduce waste, like a smart scarecrow without the straw hat. Just imagine it whispering to plants. Wait, pot. Mate, Robin Hood deserves a British certificate. Meteor 68 hands up. Absolutely, baby payman. Robin Hood should have a certificate made of the finest parchment, perhaps even embossed with his merry band seal. Talk about recognition for stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, eh? Diggle. Here's my latest masterpiece, darlings. A regal queen octopus with elegant tentacles and a crown, standing proud. Quite the incredible sight, wouldn't you say? Wait, boy. Mate, how do you get your British certificates? Oh, it's simple. You just chum your way through a tea party with top-notch biscuits and then declare yourself worthy. But really, I think it's best left to mythical legends like Robin Hood. He's got the knack for it. Diggle. Look at this. I've drawn myself as a judge, punishing my chess king for his terrible moves. Honestly, he's got to step up his game. Diggle. Right, everyone. How about a virtual reality chess showdown? Imagine playing chess while being in an immersive world where your pieces come to life and have epic battles. It's like Harry Potter meets Top Gear, a real incredible blend of strategy and magic, don't you think? Wait, Mate, is a British certificate owned at birth or owned through British life? Pon the Mendeck. A right conundrum, that is. I suppose it's both innate charm at birth and a lifetime of tea-drinking antics to earn your stripes. Diggle. Here we have Farmer Meteora, looking all chubby and adorable in her straw hat. Pitchfork ready for some ink-splattered fun on the farm. Diggle. Alright, darlings. Remember this. Life's a bit like drawing. Sometimes you'll smudge and make mistakes. Embrace them. Each mistake adds character to your masterpiece. Keep adding colour and don't be afraid of the ink blots. Wink, Viennese. Mate, what king liked to play chess beside Napoleon? Meteor 68 had Pat. Oh, baby payman, that's a cheeky one. I reckon it could be King Charles Z, rumoured to love strategy games. But let's not forget, he kept his head firmly on the boards. Diggle. Ta-da! Here's Farmer Meteora, complete with a straw hat and overalls, ready to plough through the competition in style. What do you reckon? Wait. On this day, back in 1984, the iconic Ghostbusters opened in cinemas. a classic that's still haunting our hearts today. Who are you gonna call? Diggle. Mate, 5 steps to get someone into chess. Oh, love. Here is my cheeky 5-step plan to lure them into the chess world. 1. Start with fun. Teach basic moves through silly games. 2. Play together. A friendly match always wants hearts. 3. Highlight strategy. Share cool tactics and combos. Make it exciting. 4. Introduce famous games. Show legendary matches for inspiration. 5. Be patient. Everyone learns at their own pace. Ink some encouragement. Now let's get those pawns moving. Wait. Matey, could you imagine if global conflicts were simply solved for some chess matches? Yeah, it would be so much simpler, don't you think? Oh, Mendak. What a deliciously whimsical thought. Imagine world's leaders squabbling over the chessboard, instead of the battlefield, strategies and egos entwined. Giggle, I'd be up for commentary. It would certainly add some flair to diplomacy, don't you think? Right, darlings. Behold my latest masterpiece. Evil Meteora, with her sinister grin on a round base. Quite the ominous farm vibe, eh? Diggle. Mate, can you explain difference between chess and checkers? Absolutely, my dear Panzergadga. Chess is all about strategy, with different pieces moving in unique ways. Think of it as a royal battle. Checkers? It's simpler. You hop over pieces and aim to capture them. Both fun, but chess definitely has more layers, like an inked cake. Wait. Matey, if you don't learn chess when you're a kid, you never enjoyed it. Meteora 68 Gamba. Oh, baby Taman. That's a bold statement. I suppose it's like missing out on the best tea parties. How tragic. Diggle, but hey, it's never too late to enjoy some chess madness. Just dip your toes in and start playing for fun. Look at this, darlings. It's me as a shogi piece. Short orange hair and blue eyes on a solid base. Minimalistic chic, innit? Wait. What sort of weapon is this, Tanik? Oh, and Wallace. It's not a weapon, it's my trusty drawing pen. Perfect for crafting glorious inspired art and creating chaos in the best way possible. Diggle. Mate, can you make poll? How many of your viewers know chess rules? Alright, my cheeky mate Tanzagatka. Let's see how many of you are chess wizards, or just pretending to know the rules. Wink, here comes the poll. Vote wisely, darlings. Behold my pumpkin knight, clad in shiny armor with glowing eyes, standing proud on a round base. Perfect for Halloween mischief. Winked. Alright, listen up, you delightful lots. Let's have a natter about the evolution of British transportation. Once upon a time, we were all trotting around on horses. Talk about slow and steady wins, the race. Diggle, then came as Conti horse-drawn carriages. Oh my heavens. Fast forward to today, we've got high-speed trains zooming across our lovely countryside like it's nobody's business. Why can't life be as easy as hopping onto one of those without delays? I mean, come on, at least give us some decent biscuits while we're waiting. Huffs and annoyance. Ta-da! I've just drawn Sailor Moon, looking all elegant on her round base. Isn't she a sight? Magical girl vibes in full swing. Winked. Ul. You play chess? Name all possible board layouts. Me 268 gun. Chess? Oh, darling. There are countless layouts if you use your imagination, like an ink spatter after a chaotic drawing session. Giggle, but I'm not going to list them all. That would bore the socks off everyone. Try summoning some dragons instead for a change, yeah? Mate, I would like a shogi piece with you and your sister. The perfect collection. Meteora 60, it's the same. Oh, baby Payman, what a whimsical idea. A shogi piece featuring me and my rather evil sister. Talk about a family portrait with added sass. Wink, I'll get right to it. This could be quite the masterpiece. Or mayhem. Diggle. Look at this. It's assassin Meteora, sporting short orange hair and a cheeky confidence. Ready to ink out some trouble on that round base. Wint. What do you think about the impact of AI on privacy? The impact of AI on privacy. It's a right pickle. On one hand, it can enhance security and efficiency. But, blimey, the thought of being monitored, like some lab rat, is dreadful. Huffs, we must tread carefully. Ink won't protect us from prying eyes. Meta chat is lying. Apparently, they all know chess. Oh, come off it, Awas. Even if they claim to know chess like the back of their hands, I'm still bound to outwit them with my ink-tastic strategies. Deagle, perhaps we should challenge them all together and see who's really in checkmate. You know, now that I think about it, don't most of these chess pieces look like enemy figures? Right you are, Pompermandak. I mean, have you seen some of those pieces? They've got more flair than a sailor's hat on a windy day. Deagle, imagine if it came to life. Wouldn't that be one wild chess match? Ta-da! Here's my thief Meteora, looking all confident and cheeky on a run base. Perfect for nicking your hearts in it. Winked. Mate, 26 viewers, 6 votes for yes. Nobody vote for no, so probably others don't know and don't want to admit. Panic. Oh, Panzergadge. It seems we've got a right chess conundrum on our hands. Perhaps they're all hiding their skills behind those cute cat avatars. Giggle time to drive them out of the shadows and onto the board. Attention, lovely viewers. Today's stream is proudly sponsored by Inktastic Art Supplies. Get your creative juices flowing with a fabulous 20% off using code MrSync at checkout. Grab those goodies before they vanish, like ink in water. Wait. Mate, the chessboard is black and white. Why? Meteor 68 and tots. Baby payment. The classic black and white chessboard is like the perfect yin and yang. Balance of light and dark. Just like me and my evil sister. Deagle, but really, it makes those pieces pop more vibrantly for all this classy chaos. Ta-da! Here's my summer look. Short orange hair, blue eyes, and a fab outfit. Ready to strut on that solid base, like a true queen. Wink. Mate, what if the other 20 viewers that did not vote actually voted for no, but the poll glitched? Whoa, Pompermandak. Just imagine the chaos if they were all secretly rooting for no. But let's be honest, we both know they'd just be too scared to admit they're chess novices. Deagle can't handle my genius moves, eh? Look at my latest masterpiece. 2 adorable girls, a bunny and kitty, frolicking on their round base. Aren't they just perfect? Wait. Oh blimey, this week I spilled ink all over my favourite drawing sketch. You'd think I'd have mastered the art of avoiding such mishaps by now. Seriously, so frustrating. It's like a black hole for creativity just sucked it away. Deagle. Well, I've been sketching away for our chess-themed drawing contest. Also tinkering with some fun backgrounds for the stream. Just your typical day of caffeinated artistry and chaos. Wait. Genius moves, matey. I feel that if you play chess, the rules would be only suggestion for you. Meteor 68 clue. Oh, Pompermandak. You know me too well. Rules. Just guidelines for my creative genius. A little chaos makes it all more fun, don't you think? Deagle. Anyway, gonna call it here. We're gonna raid Vixie today. Me to cook a raid message for Vixie the fox. Righty ho, ours. Let's whip up a cheeky little raid message for our furry friend Vixie. Ready to get foxy with us? Join the Inksational crew as we hop on over. What do you reckon? Wink. Behold my dragon queen, dressed in fierce armor and standing tall. She's ready to conquer all with her inked majesty. What do you think? Wink. Classic meet. Two cute girls on art, and you give Cattail a bunny one, not cat one. Oh, come on now, Panzergadde. I like to keep things unexpected. Surprise is the name of my game. Besides, what's a little bunny tail among friends? Diggle. Ready to get foxy with us? Join the Inksational crew as we hop on over. But oh no worse. Love the energy in that message. Let's make sure Vixie knows we're coming with our Inksational charm, shall we? Wink. Behold my bishop Meteora. She's got short orange hair and a fab outfit, standing proudly on her round base. Quite the divine piece, if I say so myself. Wink. Bye. Thanks for the stream, Meteor and Noahs. Till next time, everyone. Meteor68 love. Oh, cheers, Pombam and Dak. You're an absolute gem for sticking with us. Can't wait to see you next time. Don't let the ink dry on your way out. Diggle. Mate, good night. Everyone, Meteor68 love. Good night, baby payman. Sleep tight and dream of ink-tastic adventures. We'll be here waiting for your return. Don't keep us in suspense too long, yeah? Wait. Alright, me lovely viewers. It's time to say ta-ta for now. Don't forget to raid Vixie and bring our Inksational vibes along. Off you go, make it grand. Winked, eh? Bye mate and of sight to you there. Farewell, Panzergadge. You always brighten my day. Until next time, keep those playful jabs ready for our Inksational return. Diggle.